Hi, everybody. I am Tony Shea, and this is the Who Is series. Today, I'm happy to interview an elder from my community,
Yeah.
very respected gentleman.
Good.
So everybody addresses him as Mr. Reid or Reidy,
Otherwise name Bubbles Bar and Grocery.
right?
Yes.
And that's where we are right now,
Good.
the Bubbles Bar and Grocery. So, just a quick biography. Growing up as a child in this community, I remember your police bike. I remember the windbreaker you always used to wear
What?
and your helmet.
Yes, man.
And I remember when my parents used to leave me with lunch money, like on the weekends or during the holidays. I would come here and would I use all I had for buy chocolate, catch and tiki specifically.
True,
That
true.
was my favorite thing to buy from you when I was younger. And I remember the occasional complimentary cheese sticks or candy
Right.
that you would give me. But you've been here even before I was born,
Yes,
right?
man. Long time from 2009
Mm-hmm.
until this time. At that time I was in the police work and I do 32 years
Okay.
in the police work and then retire now and then doing my local business here, keep myself occupied
Right.
and not to get too lazy, can't move around, to keep me fit.
For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
So there you have it. The Bubbles Bar was opened in
And nine.
2009. Great. So how old were you when you joined the police
You know,
force?
sometimes was about yeah, about 30.
When you were
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
And you've retired. So
Yeah.
maybe like half a decade ago now.
About 2 years ago. About 3 years ago
Two
now.
years.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you have any idea that the Bubbles Bar would still be standing today?
Well, hopefully, we have that idea. Morning, sir. To say it will open until when me say when. At the time when I just moved, me just keep me trust and say I don't want this place to lock down now because it was a nice spot and the people them love what we're doing. So like hopefully we have it in the future. Say it can open going until whatever.
Well, so I guess from that you see, the importance in not letting fear stop you from taking a chance.
No man, we didn't have any fear from that time until this time because we never really believe in fear. You know, some people will say when you're much smaller, you're afraid that duppy like you're free, but we didn't have that in mind, man. We was brave doing everything what I do. You
That
know.
sound like my daddy. Him
Yeah.
say my fling stone off a dog, duppy dog, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, we were really afraid. Afraid of fear of anything.
It's crazy.
Although if the road is dark,
Hmm.
no problem for me to walk. Yeah, I love to walk, and I love to walk in dark. Because when you don't fear of anything,
Hmm.
yes, you just walk with an open
That's
mind.
true.
So, you're trusting God. Yeah.
That's true. Ultimate trust in God. And what's a favorite memory or experience that you've had with a customer?
Well, the experience that I have with customers, I know them come and buy and enjoy themselves, but I didn't have any bad experience with them. I said, well, I'm going to get aggressive.
Hmm.
No, no, we don't have any experience about that. Everybody just go and just like what I do as I say bye,
Hmm.
and so with respect and all those things, and I also respect them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
To be more specific about that question, like, was there ever a moment where maybe a party was keeping in the square or something, and maybe you got the fattest tip you ever got? You know?
Well, we used to keep a lot of party here, and when I keep party here, say it was alright because the money was good, the crowd was good, and everybody enjoyed themselves. And make a lot of thing, yes.
Hmm.
And thing and I try to put it to good use. They try to squander it and all those things because always make a safe for rainy day. And I go on good man. Yeah man, I make a money. And then doing a little party.
I love that.
Yeah.
And are you glad that you started?
To do what I
Just
do now?
started bubbles. Mm-hmm.
Yes man, I feel so comfortable. I feel my grandmother used to say whenever time you're doing something,
Mm-hmm.
you must happy about what you're doing. Even if you're doing sweep up the yard, happy to sweep up the yard. So I'm happy to have my little shop and I feel good, good.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
I love that. I aspire to be an entrepreneur too, where I can be stable and just own my time. The same way you get to own your time and you do what you want when you want while still operating your own business. I just feel like there's a level of comfort that comes with that, but it also requires so much discipline, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, man. A lot of this discipline is there. You have to know how to deal with people. And first thing, sometimes them come and say something what you don't like. You should have to just do like, don't pay it any mind and thing like that. And make yourself happy that's enough when you know argument with nobody and all those things. And you want to make so the customers them come first. So whatever they come and say, you just bypass what them say.
At their
Yeah,
service.
yeah.
And the last question
Mm.
is, what's one bit of advice you've been sitting on that you think somebody needs to hear?
Well, I would like to say people try. If you want to do something, if it's even to do like farming, you start out with something where you can say, well, I'm start from here. And if that don't suit you, you can move on to something else until you reach, you just where you want to be. So me always encourage them said, do something, man, because when you do something, instead of sitting down, it work out much better for you. Because when you reach get certain age, say, I mean, do that and you have a little money save up from that, and then you can live on. You understand? Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
yeah, man, you're welcome, man.
And how are you feeling after these questions?
No, like, you mean, feel bad?
No, man, like, even if
Feel
you were to
happy?
use one word to describe the experience, how are
Yeah.
you now feeling after these questions?
Well, Mr. At least my granddad come and interview me. I feel good about,
Oh,
I feel
yes.
good about it.
Yes.
I
One thing
feel
I can say.
excited. Yeah,
hmm
man.
I'm happy you're excited.
Yeah.
One thing I really appreciate about Mr. Reid is growing up, he would always look out for me. So even if they were like strange boys, up until now, when I'm a grown woman, when men still approach me like new men in the area or something, he's always looking out for me like I'm a granddaughter. That's Yeah. So I appreciate it
Yeah,
because
man. Free,
one thing we
man.
want to know is that our children and our girls especially are safe in our community,
Good.
wherever you are. So I'm really appreciative
Yeah, man.
of that.
You'll come, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Good.
thank you.
Every time.
Is there
What is it? Yeah?
any final words? Anything else you want to
No,
say?
man. Yeah, no, what's saying? It's a good thing what you do, And I mean, if everybody do look and you and just take a footstep and say, I want to do something just like Tony Shea, it'll be good. Yeah, so just continue what you're doing and keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I didn't
Good.
expect that. I will continue.
Yeah, man.
And thank you so much for
Yeah,
your
man.
time.
You're welcome, man. Anytime.
There you
Yeah.
have it, folks. This is the Bubbles Bar and Grocery.
Right.
So, check Mr. Reedy for all the Bubbles Bar and Grocery
Yeah, man.
needs.
Whenever time they need anything or them can get, them can just come right here. If it's a pink one, Uncle, they will get it right here.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yes,
Bye
and thank you for having me.
bye.
Yeah, man. Respect. One, two, check, 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 check.
But it also requires so much discipline.
Ask again. Step, granddaughter. Stepdaughter.
Convert